Hey everyone, this is Prashant and welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna help you with my interview, F1 visa interview experience. So I'll get started. So what happened was my biometrics appointment was on May 6, 2022 and my visa interview was on May 12, 2022. So I'll share my experience, and towards the end of the video I'll give you 3 tips to follow so that it will offload your pressure a bit while you are in F1 visa interview. Obviously, you are attending F1 visa interview because it's an important step, because you will have your plans right. You will be thinking of resigning if you are working, or you will be thinking of going attending, and you will be dreaming about your master studies. So obviously it's an important step. So there is a lot more pressure on you while you are attending. So yeah, coming to my F1 visa interview experience. Yeah, I have the first step. When you enter the embassy, they'll ask you your appointment confirmation. So that is nothing but the appointment confirmation that you save or print from your visa portal, your visa appointment booking portal. So yeah, that is the number one thing. And there you will give your appointment and they'll ask your SEVIS payment receipt. So after you give your SEVIS payment receipt, they'll confirm you that, okay, they'll confirm that whether you have paid the SEVIS fee, and is it matching the SEVIS ID in that SEVIS fee receipt is matching with the records that they have about you. So after that, they'll let you attend the interview. So before that, what happens is they'll make you sit in queue. They'll make you sit for some time until and unless the guys ahead of you are done with their interviews. So after the guys ahead have completed their interviews, you are told to stand in a queue where everyone ahead of you starts giving interviews. So after that, when your chance comes, there comes your chance. So I'll be telling what happened regarding me. So I attended my visa interview at Delhi. So what happened was, I was in a queue and the guy before me was rejected. So I got stressed a bit. So I was feeling pressure a bit. So yeah, then when I started my interview, the visa interviewer asked me, okay, why United States? Then I told him that to pursue my masters. Then he asked me, why this? How many colleges did you apply? Then I told him that all the colleges that are applied, without even looking at anything, just looking at his eyes and without fumbling a bit. So what happened next was, he asked me my I-20 and passport. So I gave him my I-20 and passport, and he looked at my I-20 and he looked at my passport. And you are supposed to wear a mask while you are attending the interview. So then he wanted to confirm my face. So he asked me to take my mask down. So then I confirmed my face, and he immediately confirmed that is me who's attending. Okay, then what happened was, he started asking me the questions. So why this university? Then I told him. What I told him was, this university is offering great courses on my area of interest. So that's the reason why I want to attend the university. Then I am going. Then next, he asked me, what is your percentage? So make sure that you mention your percentage with accuracy. For example, if your percentage is 95.2, make sure that you mention that 0.2 as well, because it leaves an impression that you are more accurate. So next, coming to this, he asked me about my work. Yeah. So then I told him that I work as software engineer in some company, and so my daily tasks include developing software, programming, and sometimes testing and everything. So what happened was, then he asked me my finances, like how am I gonna fund myself. Then I told him that my mother is my primary sponsor and I have an education loan for XX lakh rupees. And then he then okay, sorry, I was wrong. He asked me about my finances first, then second he asked me about my work. So while I was telling him about my work, like, I'm pretty much sure that I have written the same sentence or same information regarding my work in my DS 160. It happened that I was telling the same. So the interviewer was like, okay, now your visa is approved. I don't know what he did in this due time. Like, he analyzed, or he basically he valued or he graded my profile, I guess. So then he got like convinced a bit that this guy is gonna go for study and he's gonna, he's having enough funds to fund his education. So then I was very happy when he was telling that my visa is approved, and then I told him, thank you officer, have a great day, and I immediately came out of the embassy in Delhi. So now coming to the latter part. So I told you in the starting of the video that I'll be sharing you 3 tips. So the first tip is, never ever look at someone who comes out of the interview, because it always loads you with a small amount of pressure, which is unwanted pressure. Never ever look at someone. If you're more interested, then look at your I-20 and remember what you have come prepared. So that is one thing. So next 2, remember and recall. So number two is, always carry the documentation, the necessary documentation, because if you're talking something out of your mouth in an interview, it has to be backed with a proof. So that means the necessary documentation. So you need to carry documentation. That's a must thing while you're going to an interview. And it has, like, whatever you're telling in your interview has to be backed with a proof. So that is the second tip. Number 3rd tip, make sure you match the information. Whatever information that you gave in your DS 160 matches what you tell in the interview. These 3 tips I can give because I have followed these things, and it happened to me that I got my visa approved. That's it. And if you like this video, please share, like. If you didn't like this video, please comment. Please share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.